going on, guys? Hey, don't worry, I ain't gonna bitch a whole lot, but I am gonna bitch. See, here's the thing. A couple things. For one, you know, I said, you know, I wasn't talking about them no more, and I'm not. I'm not going to try to convince you all that they're liars and full of shit. I mean, you just got to listen to them, you'll convince yourself. But see, some of you all don't even give a fuck about that. We're going to get to you fuckers in a minute. But anyway, first we got to get to this. Jen, you know, if you see Red's short today, you'll see that, and that is fair use. And if you listen really close, Jen, you can hear the campfire of chaos in the background. It's kind of like a beautiful sound, just like. But Jen, here's what you said. You said that you go to different communities and you got to use different screen names because they would follow me there. Jen, if we were in the same motherfucking building and the building caught on fire and the campfire of chaos caused it, I wouldn't even follow your ass to the door. And that's not even a lie, Jen. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? Nobody's following your ass around. Nobody gives a fuck where you go. No, I mean, I don't know why, where in the fuck you all get this shit at. I really don't. That's like if, I don't know why Tracy had to private that stream. It must have been, if anybody knows that, please tell us. Because, I mean, I've been trying to figure that out. Something, I mean, look at all the shit she says and leaves up. The shit that's said and done on her channel. And she leaves that shit up. I wonder why she privated that one. Damn. But another thing Jen said, she was supposed to put out a video today. And it was, again, you can see this on Reds. I'm pretty sure you can see it on Reds, but if not, I've got screenshots. But she says that she's putting out a video. It's going to show her in her electric wheelchair and a different wheelchair because her electric one can't get in the mud or something. I don't know. I mean, it's 2024. I think they'd have mud tires and shit on them things, but I don't know. But the point of it is, Jen, what? And you said you were doing that to call us out. I mean, what the fuck are you, what the hell does that even mean? Why would you be calling us out? No one's ever said shit about you being in the wheelchair. You're the only one that brings that up. Again, Jen, no one gives a fuck about anything else but your mouth and your fingers. And you better watch your fingers. That crazy Carrie chick might break them. I mean, I'm telling you guys. I mean, I don't get it. I don't know. Like Jen, you know, tries to use that to try to make it. And she was doing it yesterday. Go look at the comments. Again, Scott Hall was over there. Now, Scott was just, you know, pretty much, I think, just trolling a little bit, whatever. But he, do you hear that fucking wind? I gotta, window crack. Oh, is that the fucking top wind? Anyway, I don't know. Fuck it, I'll fix that later. Just ignore it. I think the fucking window's cracked back there. But, the door ain't always fucking shut. It doesn't matter. Point being is, Scott was over there fucking with him a little bit, and she's trying to push that, you know, on, like, oh my God, what do you think about that? Them going after me. And Scott did tell her, like, you might not want to, you know, answer that. You might not like it. What I'm thinking he was going to tell you was that, you know, he hates that you are in a wheelchair. Nobody likes to hear that. But it's not your legs that's the problem, Jen. It's your fucking mouth. You always cause bullshit. Like you sitting there saying that. And none of them ever even called you out. There was people over there that would know that nobody's going to follow your ass anywhere. For any fucking reason. And you still just say crazy shit and nobody pushes back. That's the problem right here. This is the problem. You get people who say stuff like, oh, I'm not in the drama, I stay out of it, you know, I'm just going my own thing and like that. But it's fucking hilarious how those fucking, it ain't even hilarious, it's fucking sad. It's sad how those people, they'll come like say the lounge, right? They'll say little things like, say you make a joke about Roy or something. They'll say something like, oh my God, you're obsessed with Roy. But when you're fucking over there and they're using my picture, they're talking about us, they're saying all kinds of shit, they're lying their ass off. I don't see you pushing back on that. I don't see you saying a goddamn word. Why is that? But here's the thing. It's the people who go to both sides. I've said it before. It's a fact. If you go to both sides and one side is completely full of shit, and again, that's all proven facts. And not only that, some of the people that go both sides, they already know that. They've already said they knew that. They know they're full of shit over there. So I have no idea why people want to, you know, keep fucking with them people, but for some reason, they keep going around there and just keeping it going, because that's the people who keep this shit going. It's the ones who keep going to both sides, saying just enough on each side, so the other side don't tell them to fuck off. But I guarantee you, if people would fucking start doing that, if somebody went over there and like they were talking endless shit and nobody called them out, because you don't have to be a friend. I mean, a fucking acquaintance. Okay, I gotta fucking, is that door fucking? Wait a minute, we might have to figure out, because that door or something. You don't hear that fucking wind noise? I hear it. It's driving me nuts. It's worse than Jen's fucking mouth. Tracy's. I don't know about if you combine them. I guess it would be worse. Boy, we're gonna fix this. There's a little tractor sign. But again, I'll get to this before I find a place to pull off, because I don't think there is anywhere around this motherfucker. Could just stop in the middle of the road. Got hazard lights. But anyway, again, if people would just call that shit out, right? Just immediately when they start like saying stupid shit over there. I mean, again, some of you guys said over there, you know Serb is full of shit, but nobody says a fucking word. No one like saying, like when he's up there saying stupid shit and just throwing stuff around, nobody's ever, well actually I shouldn't say nobody, because I think Johnny and fucking Sam Lee. Johnny and Sam Lee have more balls than some of you motherfuckers. No offense, Roy. But what I'm saying, at least if Johnny's good and drunk and Sam Lee's like, I don't know, in a bad mood because he took like 60 fucking $2 orders that day or what. It doesn't matter why he does it. But he'll call out the bullshit, right? So, I don't understand why. Damn, that was a good place to pull off. Why don't y'all fucking say something? We'll find another one. There's another one down here. But I mean, people like that really don't even have no reason to call them out except because they don't want to hear the bullshit. I mean, they just, if somebody's lying, I mean, if you know they're lying, why not say something? Because that'll stop the line, right? But some of you guys, you go over there and what you want to do is you know, you go one place, you talk, you laugh, you joke, so you're there to like gaslight, you're doing all this fucking shit. No, you're not. What you're doing is you're causing more trouble because you're okaying the shit that they do by not calling it out. I mean, again, I would love to know why they privated that stream. God only knows why. Because, I mean, another thing, I mean, shit, some people, they'll pop up on the lounge panel, they won't be there very long at all, but they'll go to the fucking reject channel and they'll pop up there. But like I said, I guarantee you if a few of those people was told to fucking stay over there, the others will quit doing that shit. Imagine coming to YouTube and you know that's all you got is those people. That's the only people you can hang out with is those fucking losers. I bet you the others would fall in line. They would stop. And it's not like saying, like, you know, they always say, like, oh, they're trying to make people do this. They're saying if you don't do this, you can't, you know, you got to take their side. You have to agree with them. No, no one's saying that whatsoever. What people are saying is, if you, like, again, it don't have to be a friend. If it's just a fucking acquaintance, just an acquaintance, it looks like people would have enough fucking, well, again, I ain't pulling down there because I can't edit it. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Let me know if you see any fucking body coming. That was driving me nuts. Hold your horses. Let me get back on the goddamn road here. See, if I didn't have to keep fucking bitching about this all the time, I could actually learn how to edit. Which I mean, I can stick, but fuck it, I ain't doing that. I wasn't going that long. That fucking sound is still there. What the fuck is that? Is that the sunroof? Okay, my bad. I had the other thing, I had it halfway open. But anyway, I'm telling you, if you all would call that shit out, this would end. And I've said that, what, 1 billion times. And I know I'm wasting my breath. I mean, there's no sense in keep saying it because no one's going to do it. But again, if those people keep going to that other side, then they keep coming back over, you know, and acting like everything's cool and they're all friends and they're just there to hang out. You could tell them, like, yeah, go there and fucking hang out. Just don't come back around here. I guarantee you that shit would stop. I mean, it's the same exact thing we're saying about, you know, like Jen, Serb, Tracy just fucking saying a bunch of stupid bullshit. The reason they say it is nobody calls it out, right? And they keep saying it because people, they still go there, they still top, so they're still doing it. So that's the same concept as why people go both sides, because if nobody ever calls them out, they're going to keep doing it. And again, this shit's never going to end as long as you got people that you let run back and forth to both sides, talking, you know, trying to remain friends, saying, what the fuck is them things? You see those? What the fuck is that? Looked like fucking beavers, didn't it? I don't know. So you never know what you're going to see. Can't see that shit over on fucking Tracy's channel, can you? All you hear is shopping carts going through there and some kind of that fucking straw. Jesus Christ. Can you all, if you all do go over there, can you tell her to get a fucking, I don't know, she needs to keeps a bottle of water or something in her car so she can pour it in a cup, because that fucking straw noise, I can't get that shit out of my head. God damn. But again, I ain't bitching, and I'm not trying to tell nobody, you know, they're liars or they're this or that. You already know that. And if you don't know that, see, everybody knows it. But if you say you don't know it, it's because you don't want to know it, because it's so easy to find out. So again, if you're going to go over there and sit there in their chat and act like it, you know, everything's cool, they're good people, they're not good people. They talk endless shit. Go to their channels. Like I said again, Blaze, he's got a wrench there. I've heard people say if Blaze has anything to do with the channel, I won't be there. I heard somebody say that. I ain't going to say his name, but that was you, Bobby. You said if Blaze had anything to do with the channel and people let him around, you wouldn't be to that channel. But I guess when they said, okay, fuck Bobby, and they kept Blaze, you was like, okay, I'll just go back anyway. I'm telling you, I guarantee it. Hey, what the fuck is that thing? That's a fox. See that fox? Can you call a fox? I don't know. Oh shit, I think he's coming. Never mind. Anyway, and see, so I know some people's gonna say, "Oh yeah, you know, I knew you was gonna go at me on this one and all like that." Well, yeah, if you knew that, it must be like a guilty conscience. You know what I'm saying? Again, if it was like them talking about you, all right. If they were over there like putting like avatars up of you, making videos about you, fucking calling you liars and shit, and none of you motherfuckers that go over there push back on that shit, and you know there's nothing I lied about. Again, there's a comment section on this fucking video. If I've lied about something, fucking tell me what I lied about. Tell me what forget what I mean, even not the lies I told. Just tell me what I've said they've lied about that I'm wrong. Please, I want to know. I really want to know. If I've said all kinds of shit, and or anything, even a small thing, and I said it and I'm wrong, let me know. Let me know. I'll correct it. If I'm wrong, I will fucking make an apology. But I'm not. The people who's wrong is you motherfuckers that keep going over there, giving them air, then acting like, you know, you're a good person. Like, oh, I just try to get along with. No, them people over there are fucking psychopaths. I mean, Tracy's just, you know, hanging on there. That's like fucking Serb. Again, Serb's got money to burn. Remember, I got the clip here. I got money to burn. I got money to burn, guys. And yet, he doesn't burn. He doesn't give a fuck about you guys. I mean, he's trying to get Eric. He was, you know, again, that's in Red's thing, to do a charity thing and give the money, you know, to Big Pine or whatever. And the problem of it is, think about it. Eric, he's telling Eric to do a charity. Eric, you know, he's working his ass off. His girlfriend, fiance, whatever, she's working her ass off. They're trying, you know, they're trying to get by. But the guy who's got money to burn, why do you want Eric to do all that shit? Why don't you just give him, hey, why don't you give about $5 grand? You said your family's rich, you got boats. One of your boats was more than everybody in the gig community would ever make. That's what Cherry said. So why don't you throw out a couple, hell, $1 grand, throw out $1 grand. Look how far that would go. But you don't do that, you little bitch. You know why? Because you're a fucking liar. Vagina face motherfucker. I'm gonna start giving you the rest of you motherfuckers nicknames too. I mean, I don't know. It just, I guarantee you, if this was the other way around, and like they were over there talking about you guys and saying shit about you all, I guarantee it, if you seen people over there, you would say shit. And we know that's true because I can tell you why. Think about it. You all wanted Red banned from the lounge so bad you would use that as an excuse at first. First it was Red, then after that, you know, it was Eli talk and all that bullshit. That's amazing too. You know, some of you all, again, I ain't gonna say no names, Bobby, but Bobby, you'll sit there and talk about the Eli shit, right? And say, oh my God, I can't stand the Eli talk. So you can't stand to hear something about Eli, but you can sit there and listen to a little fucking psychopath, pussy ass bitch sit there and lie his ass off. You pull in front of me, I'll take the side of your fucking car off. But anyway, you'll sit there and listen to that motherfucker lie his ass off. You won't call him out. It's okay to sit there and listen to that shit. But you don't want to hear something about a guy that's fucking... Eli does. He brings people together. We all come together to laugh at his ass. He'll be back. I know a lot of y'all say you don't miss him. You're going to fucking miss him. But don't worry, he'll be back. He's probably already back when I'm making this, to be honest. I don't know. I got it on airplane mode, so I don't know. But again, if you can bitch about Eli, somebody saying the word Eli, coming there crying about it, because you know a lot of people used to bitch about the Eli content. They've come around. They're over there and over there with the Eli people, as they used to call them. I'm glad to see that too, because I mean, like I started to tell y'all, them were good people over there. You guys was the ones, some of you guys was the ones saying how they were ruining the community. No, they're not ruining the community. They were actually helping the community. I mean, imagine if we didn't have somebody else to fuck with. I mean, imagine if I didn't have Eli to fuck with every now and then. Goddamn, I don't know who I'd mess with. I don't know what I would do. But you can bitch about Eli. You can sit there and say, like this video right here. Some people are like, oh my God, he mentioned Eli. I ain't watching it. But you can listen to Serb sit there and fucking spew fucking nonsense. You can listen to Jen talk endless shit. Then when somebody says something back to her, bring up the wheelchair thing, which has fucking nothing to do with anything. No one's ever said. And again, she tries like, oh, I told Flex. And Flex says he thinks he remembers it. He said he thinks he's, you know, she might have said something one time. But that's the thing, Flex, that she's trying to say that he's doing that and talking about her, and he knew it. But it kind of proves the person Flex is. Because, like I said, he's never told any of us about it. I mean, to be honest, Flex smokes a lot of weed. He probably fucking forgot about it until she said it. It probably, like, you know, jarred his memory a little bit. But again, nobody's coming at you about the wheelchair, Jim. The only person that mentions the fucking wheelchair is you. And the only time you mention it is when you talk endless shit and you get your ass called out for it, and you try to do that. Then what was the other one? Fuck, Scott Hall, what was she telling you? Like, like certain words have a stigma. If people say this, Jen, if you get your little fucking feelings hurt that much, you might not want to fucking come on YouTube and talk endless bullshit. Because when you do stay in the drama, it's going to, when you talk about other people, people are going to talk about your ass too. So don't whine and complain and bitch. Just accept it or shut the fuck up. And if you go to these other communities, right? Because, I mean, from the time somebody has a panel here, you guys are up there. I mean, Jen, I thought you had this successful business that was you working your ass off on. But you got all this time now to sit on panels. Plus, now you say you're going to a different community. And people's going to follow you there. Jesus Christ. Even you don't believe that. But again, Bobby, when she says stupid shit like that when you're there, why don't you say, like, Jen, they're not even here watching your ass. If they don't see screenshots, they don't even know what the fuck you're, saying here. Why in the fuck would they follow you there? You ain't got to say it that rude. Just say, I don't think they would do that, Jen. I don't think they would follow you anywhere. And to prove it, see, we're not the ones up there in their chat. We're not the ones going up to their panel and kissing their ass. You guys that go over there and fuck with them, you're just like them. You're the same fucking people. You're the reason this shit happens. And I'm telling you right now, if people would literally just call that shit out, this would all be over with. It would have ended a long time ago. And again, if it would have been the other way around, they were talking about you all, and you seen us over there. Now, some people will say, like, oh, no, it wouldn't bother me. No, that's on, I'd have to accept that, or what the fuck ever it was it said. No, 100% you would. Because, again, Red, everybody wanted her threw away. That's why the lounge, they wouldn't go back there because of Red. And it had nothing to fucking do with them personally. It was because she said Cherry's name. Even though Cherry fucked with her for a year and was told to leave her alone, she said his name. and you guys would literally leave the fucking lounge. You said you didn't go to the fucking lounge because he wouldn't get rid of, get rid of red. Anyway, but what I'm saying, but you will, because again, it's got nothing to do with you all. So your argument about you not caring about other people is bullshit, because you will throw Flex away for fucking a piece of shit like Cherry, and like go and act like Red's the bad person when you all knew she was getting fucked with for a fucking year or longer. And now all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's between them and them. I only care about my own stuff. I can only say I can only take care of what I do and say. I can't worry about what other people do. What's funny, when it's fucking Cherry, you all seem to care, a few of y'all. You know why? It ain't because, you're big buddies. I mean, some of y'all might be. I don't fucking know. But the reason it is, you knew Cherry would call you motherfuckers out. That's the one thing about Cherry. I mean, he would have, if he would have seen you like over there like saying like shit, even though Red didn't even fucking do nothing. I mean, yeah, the doxing thing, she shouldn't have said a name, but goddamn, if he would have left her alone, she wouldn't have fucking said it. So, whatever. But, and hell, my name's got said. I've been doxed on his channel, and again, the reason we know that, Cherry put up a fucking community post telling people to go. Just same thing when he gets doxed. He's like, hey, did y'all see me get doxed? And you say like, nah, I ain't seen it. He's like, well, here's a link. He's a fucking idiot, kind of like Bobby going incognito. He's like, this is my secret channel. No one knows it's me. Who is this? This is Bobby. You guys fucking amaze me. I don't know. Again, you guys will fucking, I don't get it. Cherry would have fucking, if you would have went over there and been like, well, fuck, you know it. I remember one time, Bobby, you came over, the very next day, he wore your ass out and you didn't come back for fucking months. It was about a month before you came back. You stopped coming, and that was because you just fucking said hello. And that was nobody, saying anything about Cherry that wasn't fucking true. Now, if we were over there saying all kinds of lies and bullshit about Cherry, I could see Cherry being a little upset about that. Like, hey, why didn't you call that shit out? But now we're just over there, he's talking shit on, Hector's at that, we're responding to it, and nobody even gives a fuck. I mean, when it's, I don't know, I don't get it. Like, oh, we can go to, oh, no. See, Cherry's the type of dude. Again, I got to give him credit on that. He called you guys out immediately, but we don't do it, and you all know that. That's the same thing about you guys pushing back on the, like if we say something about Roy, you kind of joke because you're you're not going to told to get, fuck off, or over there, see, they're not going to really tell you that either. I mean, they might kind of say a little, a few things here and there, but they can't lose nobody else. Again, a few of these motherfuckers, go over there and kiss their ass if they're told to stay over there with them. Again, it'll stop it. If I say again, well, I'm probably going to say again. Imagine me not saying again, or imagine. See, I'm trying to be a little bit comical on this, but I swear to God, it just, when I see that shit, it pisses me off. People that can say they're friends or even acquaintances, and some of these people they've known for years, and they'll sit there and watch a fucking vagina-faced fucking walrus talk shit about their friend they had for years that's really in real life done stuff for them, been there for them, talked to them, and you'll let fucking people like Jen, Serb, and Tracy come between that? God damn. That shows what you are. I mean, people who do that, you ain't got no fucking backbone. Period. You got no fucking spine whatsoever. I would say you ain't got no balls, but there's people missing balls in this community. I don't want to say that because it might be like a wheelchair thing. We're always going to start saying like, oh my God, they're messing with me because my disabled nut. I seen a Taylor Swift coloring book earlier. I was going to get it for Roy, but figured he might like it, so I said, fuck it. I didn't do it. I am looking into the bobblehead Bobby. I can go around all day smacking that motherfucker in the head, not going to jail for it. Can you get a voodoo bobblehead? I'll look into that. Fuck, Bobby's in Louisiana. You could probably get one. Hey, Bobby, can you get me like a voodoo doll of yourself so I can do shit to it, like it'll hurt you in real life? Maybe. Think it over. You ain't got to answer now. I'm saying, I ain't going at anybody. I'm not even really fucking mad. I've rambled forever. Fuck, I don't even know how long this video's going. There you go, Thunder. It's a long-ass video. And Diane, if I don't do a video tomorrow, so you can chop this fucker up in two and you can have 2 videos. But just Instead of coming back and saying, oh, I knew he was going to bitch, I knew he was going to, you know, oh my God, he's whining and bitching again. Instead of that, why don't you, when they say shit, just sit there and say the same thing to them, like, hey, you're lying your ass off and you're talking stupid shit again. Like Jen making a video showing like she's in a wheelchair. No one's ever said, Jen, that we don't think you're in a wheelchair. No one's ever fucking said that. So, I mean, what the fuck are you doing? You're wasting your time. Once you, like, use that time to, like, contain the campfire of chaos, because you know it's kind of cold out. Leaves get dry, shit could burn. You don't know. Okay, I think I bitched enough. We might do one later on tonight. We'll see what comes of this. And then, because I guarantee, you know, you motherfuckers over there is going to fucking have a spine and at least, I mean, you don't even try it. I mean, next time you hear Serb up there saying a bunch of bullshit, like, oh my God, they're lying, or Tracy saying, oh yeah, they just lie. Why don't you tell her, like, well, why don't you say, what are they lying about? I mean, fuck that. I've asked too many times. You know what? Most of you motherfuckers go fuck yourself. But very few on this side, you know, see this side, we got some on this side, we got some on that side, then we got some in the middle, but the ones in the middle need to be pushed to that side and let them fucking have them. I'm telling you, it would end this shit. Because we wouldn't even know a lot of this shit if people wouldn't go back and forth and someone says so-and-so was over there, we go look and we read the shit. I mean, again, this shit would have been over a long time ago. But, no spine. Bro, people only got one nut. I think Roy's one nut. I'll give Roy credit on this. I guarantee you. Well, fuck, we know he would call you out. Because remember, Jen literally just fucking, was typing in the lounge, not even saying nothing. She was just typing in the lounge, and he told her, you know, she wasn't taking up for me. She just tried to say she was staying neutral, and he said, well, if you neutral, that means you're against me. If you're not taking up for me, that means you're against me. Get the fuck out of her. He blocked her ass, even though she tried to lie. But you know, he blocked her. Then according to her now, oh no, he timed me out. Who gives a fuck? Same thing. Maybe, I'm telling y'all, maybe if you time a few of these fuckers out, they'll quit that shit. This shit would end. This bullshit would end. We could find better drama people or something. Because it's no fun when, like I said, it's no fun when there's nothing we can't lose. The only thing we can lose is a few fucking assholes that if they want to go over there, fucking stay over there. I'm telling you. So you guys better be fucking lucky that I don't have the fucking live channel. I'd be fucking banning everybody. I'd call Roy up, get him to fucking, Roy's got techniques. He can look at the screen and ban 3 people without even moving a fucking finger or anything. It's a good thing because, you know, fingers are dangerous these days because they can get broken easily. You know, there's a finger for you fuckers. Anyway, I'm going now. I'm really going this time. This is a long ass video. I don't even know if this shit's recording. Don't even care at this point. I'm just bitching to myself. Later. Happy grow a spine and quit being a fucking pussy day. Serb, your face looks like a fucking 70s vagina with crabs or something. Later.